Welcome to the Esthetician Coach podcast, where passion meets strategy. I'm your host and esthetician coach, Amber Boone, and each week we're talking strategies, solutions, and mindset to build and attract your best life and career yet. Welcome back to the Esthetician Coach podcast. We're diving into a topic today that's so relevant right now for most every entrepreneur. How do you build a business that thrives in any economy? We all know the ups and downs of the market, whether it's inflation, slower seasons, or unexpected curveballs that pop up in our business. But here's the truth. Businesses that are rooted in strategy, service, and flexibility, they don't just survive, they thrive. So in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through key strategies that will help you build a business that's not only going to withstand challenges, but it's also going to grow stronger because of them. Thanks for being here today. I feel like this is really relevant right now because I feel like businesses are still struggling, even though we are going into the busy season. I don't feel like we're completely in the clear. So I hear that, I feel that from business owners. So I really want to put this episode out to encourage you to keep going and to help you build some strategies that help you feel in control instead of overwhelmed. First thing is simple. We're going to perfect your core offer. We're going to perfect your services or products. And I always recommend starting with 1 to 3. That's it. Not 10. Not every service and product that you have in stock or that you're currently offering. But what are your best-selling treatments or products? Start with 1 to 3 of those that you can focus in on, because here's what happens when you spread yourself too thin. And I've learned this myself recently. You water down your why. Your message becomes unclear and you're grasping for anything that you can get to stick because you're just trying, right? You become okay at 10 things instead of exceptional at a few. And customers are going to come back for their experience, for that consistency, for those results. So think about it. If you walk into a restaurant and the menu is 10 pages long, we've all been there. You kind of wonder, are they really good at all of these things? Or is it just average across the board, right? Is it just an average meal that you're going to get? But when the menu is small and it's focused, maybe it's just a burger place. All they do is burgers. We have a lot of those here in town. But when the menu is small and it's focused on one thing, you trust it. You know the chef has mastered those dishes. That's all they do, all day, every day. They're making the best of the best. And the same goes for your business. Perfect your core offers. Then you're going to work on refining them. You're going to keep refining them. Next, we're talking about doing your market research and knowing your customer. Get to know your customer. And before you roll your eyes, let me tell you, it doesn't have to be complicated. And I've heard this so many times from coaches, podcasts that I listen to, and books. And it seems a little bit overwhelming to me, and I know it probably does to you too. And it's not something I think that we can just come up with overnight, but it takes research and dedication to find out who it is that you're selling and marketing to. What do they want? What do they need? And market research can be as simple as asking your clients, what's your biggest struggle right now? Or putting up an Instagram poll. Would you rather learn about this or that? This is not going to be something that you ask one time and get all of your answers, but this is going to be an ongoing effort, ongoing research, something that you commit to and strive for in your business is finding out what your core customers want. Why do they keep coming back to you? Why do they want to start coming to you? The point is this. So in any economy, people still buy what they want and need. And I see it time and time again. And I personally do this as well. I buy what I want and what I need. Your job is to figure out what that is. And then you're going to speak directly to that. And that's not always the easiest thing, but that's why we do our research. So if you know what problem your customer is trying to solve, whether it's acne, maybe it's fine lines, maybe it's the stress in their life, or maybe they want a candle that doesn't give them a headache, you can position your offer as that obvious solution. And instead of being focused on all of those things, you're focusing and honing in on the one thing. The third key is to learn to pivot. So your goal can stay the same, like building a 6-figure holistic beauty business. Maybe that's a goal that you have for yourself. But the path to get there might need to change along the way, and that's okay. Maybe you thought in person workshops would be your big thing, and that was going to be your hot ticket. But it turns out online courses are where your audience is showing up. Or maybe you started with one product line and you realize your customers are craving something else. They're craving a different product line or they're needing different products. I've had to pivot so many times, and it doesn't mean that you failed. It means you're adapting. And sometimes, yes, your goals might shift completely, and that's okay too. That's growth, that's business. However, don't get stuck on this has to be the only way to get to my end goal. There can be many ways to get there. And that's also what building a business is all about, is trying and testing different paths, products, services. Don't be afraid of testing and trying new things to get to that end goal. Okay, quick pause here. I want to share something that I created that's perfect for this season. My fall candle bundles, they are officially live on my website. And these aren't just candles, they're intentional rituals for your home or your space. You can use these in your treatment room doing facials. But each one is hand poured, they're clean burning and designed to just bring some warmth and soul into your space as the days, nights get cooler. And when you light them, it's not just about the fragrance that you smell. It's non toxic, by the way. It's about setting an intention. It's about creating a ritual. That's why I started Skin Soul Rituals and feeling grounded in your day to day. So it helps to ground you. So head over to Skin Soul Rituals to grab your bundle before they're gone. Okay, let's get back to it. All right. So, number 4, we're evaluating and improving. One of the most important things you can do as a business owner is regularly evaluate what's working and what's not. Don't get stuck doing something just because you've always done it. Every month or quarter, take time to look at the numbers, the feedback, the sales trends. That's what's going to help you improve your long game. It's going to help you get to your end results. Where's the energy? Where's the demand? And where are you wasting time? You really got to hone in on those time wasters and focus on what's really driving that end goal and helping you to get to the next level and next step. So cut out what isn't working, double down on what is. And that's not quitting, it's just smart business. Maybe you're in a place that you're just starting out or it's been a slow season and you don't have that data to pull from, and that's okay. You're going to need to double down on your key offerings. What are your 1 to 3 offerings or products that's going to be your main focus for this last quarter? That's what you're going to promote and sell. That's where your focus is going to be. Instead of trying to do it all and sell it all and be it all, you're going to hone in and you're going to get really good at those 1 to 3 things and you're going to promote them and sell them. Now, let's talk about standing out because we live in a crowded market. It's just reality. There are millions of beauty brands, coaches, estheticians, product lines, candle companies. But here's the good news. There's only one you. So ask yourself, what makes me different? What makes my business different? What story, value, or vibe am I bringing that no one else can? And you may have to dive deep and do some inner work if you don't have that answer already. And it's there, I promise you. You will find it. So do the work and you'll get there. But maybe it's the way you combine results with relaxation. Maybe it's a story of why you started your business in the first place. Maybe it's your commitment to clean ingredients or luxury packaging. Whatever it is, highlight that. Lean into more of that. Let that be what sets you apart in all of the noise. Next, we're talking about customer service. So be exceptional at customer service. And I know it sounds simple, but I promise you, it's one of the most underrated ways to build a business that's going to last. And it may or may not surprise you at how many businesses out there do not focus on good customer service. I've experienced it. Treat your clients the way you want to be treated. Show up, follow through, go that extra mile. People remember how you made them feel. That is 100% reality. They are going to remember how you made them feel. They may not remember exactly what you said or did. They're going to remember how they felt. And finally, one of the most important steps out of all of these that I've talked about is give yourself some grace. Rest when you need to. Take those breaks. You can't pour from an empty cup, and we say it all the time, but it's true. Reevaluate your systems, your processes, your goals, where you want to be. Maybe your goals have shifted. Maybe they're the same, but you need to hone in on those 1 to 3 services or products. Don't be afraid to change what's not working for you. This is a journey, and we are blessed. We're so blessed to get to figure it out. Even on those hard days, we're blessed to be here and to figure out this strategy and this journey along the way. So let's recap, okay? Number 1, you're going to perfect your core offers. Number 2, know your customer. Number 3, be willing to pivot. Number 4, evaluate what's working. Change what's not. Number 5, stand out. What makes you stand out? What makes you different? Number 6, deliver amazing service. And number 7, most important, give yourself some grace and a pat on the back because you did this. You've come a long way already. These are the foundations of building a business that can thrive in any economy. If this episode helped you, share it with another business owner who needs that encouragement today because honestly, we all need each other. We all need to encourage each other because we all at different times in our business and our life, we all get down and we all go through hard times. So check on one another, keep each other close and help each other. It will always, always benefit you to help your neighbor. And if you haven't yet, check out Skin Soul Rituals Fall Candle Bundles. I am putting the link down below so you have easy access to go check them out. They're truly a beautiful way to bring that ritual into your everyday life, whether you're journaling or doing facials, or maybe you're doing some work on the computer. They're a great way to bring some fall into your space and set that intention and ritual. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I so appreciate getting your messages, whether you're messaging me on Instagram or you're emailing me. Thank you so much for letting me know what resonates with you. It truly brings a smile to my face and lets me know that what I'm doing here is helping you and is beneficial. So keep building, keep learning, keep believing in that business that you're creating. I believe in you, and I'll see you next week.